Hello, my royal lambs. I hope that you guys are all doing well. This is the third. Oh, June 1st. Yes, it's June 1st, you guys. And I have a friend, of course, the Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles is my cute crop top. It's actually a boy shirt from Goodwill. $1, 1.99. It's my favorite shirt as I used to play with the Ninja Turtles, when I was a kid, in kindergarten. And my dad always gave us a choice. And I remember going to Pooh's Playhouse, which was my daycare center. And he gave us a choice on what character we wanted to be. And with my twin brother, we kind of always competed against each other. And I would always say, I'm the guy with the orange one, kind of like Finding Nemo. Why do I always have the, little stuffed animals? Sometimes my grandmother, she carried little characters like this, and I find myself doing the exact same thing. Look at the little baby. Anyways, I would always say I'm Michelangelo. And Shimon was Donatello, and we would get stuffed anim, we would get the stuffed turtles, we would get the lunch pail, we would get everything, Ninja Turtle, Ninja Turtle, Ninja Turtle, Ninja Turtle. And I'm so glad they brought that back. When I mean, now I'm starting to understand that things have a purpose, things have a purpose, there's four corners, ooh, and there's one rat, the Splinter, hence Mickey Mouse, ooh, now you're getting it. But I'm kind of like half Mickey and also kind of slow but very outgoing like Michelangelo. But if you look at the real Michelangelo, people are often talking, like, is Shimeon gay? Is he gay? Is he gay? Is Shimeon gay? I mean, like, now my voice changes like this, like somebody who's like, like Valley. Anyway, the question is, find out. I mean, why does it care who I sleep with? And I haven't had sex in 8 years, so does it matter? But no. But what I'm saying is, you guys, is like, it doesn't. Where happened to America's values and morals, where we only care about what somebody, like, who they have sex with when they first meet them? Like, excuse me, excuse me. That is so rude. Like, you totally bug it. Do you like that? Like, people asking you who you have sex. Who do you have sex with? See, he don't care either. Live your life. And just live your life to the best. That's all you really need to do. Worry about self. And when you worry about self and then get to know someone to where that question is even reasonably acceptable and or not rude, hi, so be it. But what the moral of this video, I made a little Kim video, I'm going to attach it on here as well. God wanted me to show you guys that sometimes people judge, not a lot of times, man, hence six, my hands are black, ooh, and I didn't wear, ooh. Man judge the flesh. And I guess that's why they're confounded, because when you judge the flesh, you have no room to love. So without me talking, even if you could sense my thoughts, that's a good power, but it's still not accurate because it's not something that I spoke. You should only focus on what people speak because that shows what's in their heart, not pizza. It's in their heart. In their heart. Ooh, Lord, can you please give me more diamonds? More diamonds, more rubies. I want wisdom. I guess that's why Shimeon's so happy with no money. Yeah, honey, no money. But we in magazines, we got a lot of joy, and can't no man take it from us. This time we got it right. We got it right. So I was just telling my nephew and stuff, like, I want to sit back, and do things kind of like, because people call me drag queen all the time. So if they want a drag queen, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you in a way that you're going to really have to watch your husbands. But do y'all remember the show called Dateline or something like that where, you had, pedophiles, going in to get little babies and stuff. Babies like teenagers, Hey, D, how's it going? We talk about Dateline. Y'all see my handsome nephew? I don't like this haircut, but he's very handsome. Very handsome. But he they would go into like people's homes, because they would put things on the website, and they would be like, they would set it up. They would be like, hold up. The man would be sitting there, and he's like, "Hey, Joanne, are you here? I'm knocking on the door. Joanne, you here?" They walk in the kitchen, and he starts taking off his clothes and stuff. And then there's a man in a suit, and he goes, "Have a seat. Have a seat." Why did you come here right now? Knowing that she was 14. So what I want to do is when I go out, I want to show y'all that, somebody that, you say is what you think he is. What you think he is because of the flesh. I want to show you that these big, bold, and masculine dudes is after people like me, and they married. So I want to do the same thing, but I'm going to put a camera, and I'm going to give them the gospel. And this voice, fabulous, huh? Fabulous. I'm going to say, have a seat. Have a seat. So, what was your intentions with me? You married, right? Okay, I thought you played in the NFL, and I thought you was married. You straight? I'm going to let America see. I'm going to let the world see. And I'm going to say, So next time you point your finger at somebody, look at those three coming back at you. I don't judge you, but know that God forgives you. Okay? And I'm gonna get deep like that, and make up and But that's kind of like what I want to do, you guys. I have like such an innovative mind, but I just want people to get your mind out of the gutter. Just because you're small, just because just stop. Any labels, just crash them down. That's why at my birthday party, you guys, we are all going to be VIP, because that's what God kind of showed me in the nightlife. I really lived for the nightlife, and I still do. Everybody knows that. No, I don't drink. No, I don't have sex. But yes, I really party like a rock star, and I love it because now, you know what? People say, oh, he has, too much pleasure. Absolutely, and this time it's not in orgies, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm just keeping the truth. But it's more so in living because Jesus Christ says that I can live. But remember that only people who speak death, you hear the news, y'all? Who speak death, that's a thief. And anybody who can't come to my face, and tell me things, that are going on with me to my face, is a thief and a robber. And Jesus says a thief comes to steal, kill, and to destroy. And when you know that a thief comes to steal, kill, and to destroy, you realize that Jesus comes that we can have life and have it abundantly. Now, if you read Psalms 23, honey, I'm giving y'all the word in drag. Me and Nemo. If you read Psalms 23, you guys, it states that, we have mercy and goodness shall follow us all the days of our life. So when I hear people say, give up, Jesus don't love you, he don't want you, he wrote you off the list or something, he don't accept you. So then how come like Psalms 23 says we have mercy and it's all the days of our life, but mercy actually is forever. Ever. Oh, so what do you mean give up? This is a forever thing. And like, if you go in Matthew 24, it also says like, he that endures to the very end shall be saved. So when someone says give up, kind of like Bruno Mars, give up. I got a whole lot, we're dangerous with a whole lot of money. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We dangerous with a whole lot of money, because if we doing things with no money, imagine with money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talks about, I want a legacy, I want this, I want that. Please, I don't want to hear. Let me quiet down, you guys, because I have a lot of joy. But, there's a lot of people that say they want a legacy and things like that. But, at the end of the day, I'd rather have a good name more than rubies and or gold. And I'd rather have integrity. I'd rather have loyalty. I'd rather accept God's commandments for what they are instead of, money. All these cars, all the houses in the world, all the penthouses, anything, fame, fortune, I don't need it. But, people thought that I needed it. But they see now, I don't need a crowd to have fun. In fact, I'm by myself and I annoy people when I have fun. I'm doing my own Saturday Night Live because that's what I want to see. I like laughing, but it's time to get real. So what we should stop doing, you guys, is putting labels on people. You're not the prophet. Okay, does that stop me from being a child of God? Like, stop with the accolades. Stop with the rudeness. Stop with, you're not this. You're never going to make it. I'm going to take this from you, or I'm going to pout because you got this and I wanted it first. What? You guys are crazy. No, I take that back. I'm not going to call names either, you guys, because that makes me know better than whoever's calling the names. But what I will say, you guys, is that we have to do better. We have to support other people. We have to encourage. And so many times, often people say, you can't live a positive lifestyle thinking negative. Let me say this again. You go to your job and you say, oh my gosh, I'm going to fight this lady. I'm going to fight this lady, but I'm going to have a good day. I hope that I'm going to have... It's like, you can't live an oxymoron, you know? You have to, when you're happy, and I'm just going to show you from a person who's actually happy, who the world wanted to bring down to the ground. You're only happy if your thoughts are in line with your actions. Today's going to be a good day. What are my actions going to do to indicate that I'm going to have a good day? I'm going to fly all around the world. What are you doing to indicate that you're going to fly around the world? Because what you think is what you draw. And what you think is what you are. So what you think today is what you are today, and what you think today is what you are in the future. That's why I know the best is yet to come, even though people don't want that for my life. I know that the best is going to happen in my life from here on out because I'm stepping into the joy of the Lord. And you know, when my God tells me that He is pleased with me, I don't care who wishes me to be in a casket. Family, nobody, friends, I don't care who you is. Nemo, I don't care who you is. You know, it doesn't matter. Because if people can't encourage you, if people can't lift you up, lift yourself up. And I remember, you know, my sister, it hurt my feelings one time, but I understood why she said it now. Before I didn't. I was like, Katanya, I need a word from you. I need something because I just feel like the walls are caving in on me. She goes, Shimeon, you really need to just encourage yourself. Hold on, guys. Hold on. This is really what I wanted to do. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, guys. Leave me alone. Nobody loves me. But you know what? That was the best encouragement, because if you can't encourage yourself, you guys, there are going to be days where you have no one to call. Not your husband, not your boyfriend, not anyone. But you will have God, who is always with you, even until the end of the world, which is a promise. It's a covenant. You know, and I love when people say that there is no Christ, because I gave you guys another good expedient. Like Pharaoh, like Caesar, like who else? Nostradamus, you know, like even Michelangelo. How do we know these people exist? The only reason why we know they exist is because there's records that indicate that they existed. They have left treasures before us, whether it be wisdom, whether it be, you know, statues, whether it be some sort of record to indicate that they exist. So when someone says there is no Christ, I love that, because it helps me to enlighten them that there is a man named Jesus Christ who does exist, because there are records that indicate that Jesus exists. Now, to that degree, is he the Son of God? That's where everybody's like, oh, even the Jewish people know that Jesus Christ exists. So when people say no Christ, and they say he doesn't exist, that lets me know that they're ignorant, one, to the truth. Yeah, there is a man named Jesus Christ. So what? You know, the end. I'm sorry. Yeah, there is. You know, we can't. Who can change the truth? There is a man called Shimeon Is. You know, yeah, he walks this planet now. Do you see what I'm saying? Because there's records that indicate that. However, is he the Son of God? Now that's where faith and doubt are, you know, are the keys. Which one are you? It's black or white, you know? And for me, it's more so white, because he came to me. And I know it sounds so crazy, guys, but I think a lot of people from this point on, because I can't make the live videos, I make these videos now. Because I want to do what the Holy Spirit tells me to do, no matter who doesn't like it. I don't care who you are. You know, I got to be obedient to my God. But at the end of the day, he says, he basically, you know, lives. And like I said, it's black or white, and I know that he lives because he came to me. And, you know, there was a time where his day spring from the east, which is why people are making fun of you. People are making fun of me. People are feasting off my charity. Wow. They set things up to cast down my excellency. So what am I going to do, pal? What am I going to do? Because nobody likes me. What am I going to do? No. It's pick yourself up, move forward, knowing that, you know, not everybody loves you, but take in those people who do love you, who do want to be around you, who aren't annoyed with you. So surround yourself always with good things, and it's so important that you guys do that. And that's all that I'm really trying to show people. You know, stop judging the flesh. This is a wig. It's synthetic. You could take it off. So what? You take it off. Can you take that with you when you die? Huh? Can you take 1 million? Y'all want 1 million? I'll give y'all 2 million. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something. And in the midst of me finding this, you guys, I just want to say, don't allow people to profane your gifts, whether it is your personality, because so many people says he has too much personality. And I'm going to give you one of my testimonies. When I was in the hospital, I'm just going to put him on blast. I said I won't always tell him. But you know, when I sat down and talked to the therapist who diagnosed me like this, like not giving me a shot or anything like that, but just diagnosed me from a conversation when my family put me in that place. You know, they said, have you ever, you're too happy. That's what they told me. I'm like, okay, so what's the problem? What's the problem? You know, yeah, I'm always happy. And this is where I'm saying I have been known to be the most bubbliest person. I have been known to be always the most upbeat person. I've always needed a latte, and I've always loved shopping. So he always said, or the therapist goes, or the psychiatrist goes, or whoever he was, I won't even say, he was the head doctor in the hospital. And he goes, so do you like shopping? I'm like, yeah. He goes, do you think you shop too much? I was like, yeah, I do. Yeah, you know. I mean, what's the lie about, you know? And then he goes, yeah, you're too happy, so we want to get your mood like this. And I was sitting down exactly like this, on across the table, like annoyed that I'm in this place. And I'm like, why am I in here? And he goes, we're going to give you some medicine. And he was not lying, you guys. They gave me some medicine that made me comatose, that made me like I was literally incoherent. You know, and that's what I'm saying when I went to the photo shoot for the first time from my Facebook post. You know, I didn't have any energy. I always slept every day. You know, I couldn't even talk all the way. And I would have my family always say, we miss my brother. I miss my brother. I want them back. I was like, you put me in this place to give them the medicine that I didn't even need because I was too happy. So now I feel when I'm happy, the world doesn't want me happy. And they want to bring me down and put weights on me. But guess who is not getting down anymore? Yeah, and I could be irritated. I could be moody. I could be swingy. I could be a little upset because you know why? I am human. I'm not even 100% God like Jesus Christ, who did exist. You know, I'm 100% man, hence a 6, not even a 7, y'all. Because the 7 is in me, which is Jesus Christ. You see how it gets funky? Now, anyways, y'all, look at these millions. Look at these millions. You want millions? I'll give you millions. But I'll give you $2 million. But you're gonna kill somebody over $2 million? Something well you're not even gonna get a CPA for, which you probably need when you take the $2 million. You know, but you're gonna spend it on diamonds and cars and phones, things that you don't really even need. Because what are you gonna do when, you know, these things aren't functional? Are you gonna take it with you when you die? Wait a minute, you're gonna live forever, right? Well, I believe that because in Jesus Christ we live forever. But at the end of the day, this crap is not worth fighting for. This crap is not worth sacrificing babies for. This crap is not worth sacrificing fathers and, you know, those widows, you know, and breaking into people's homes and things for what? Just remember, you guys, you always reap what you sow. Shimeon's getting serious, isn't he? But he's cute, though, huh? Because that's how I meet the world where they're at. They love fleshly things. You know, that's why I have to be a bit sexy sometimes. But you know what? I'm sexy because I actually really like being that way. It's a part of who I am. That's how God wanted me to be. Because people are like, how can he speak the word of God and look like that? It's exactly what God wanted. But it's a white dog. And you guys know what? And that's another thing in the hospital. They would always call me a dog. They were like, oh, the state dog, you want something to eat. And I would literally have to call the manager and tell him what they said, you know, and I got my way, you know. I said, and I'm going to need such and such because it needs to compensate me for making me feel not good, you know. This is a hospital. And if anybody is that incoherent where you feel so offended, where you feel so intimidated, I guess I'm really not in the place that I need to be in the first place, huh? No. So what I'm saying is, you know, God revealed to me, even with the dog, you know, being called the dog is not the worst thing. And that's how God deals with me. So that's what I'm telling you as humans. You know, even though you may see something bad, revert it into something good. Dogs love people unconditionally. You can kick a dog. You can punch a dog. You can throw a dog. You can, you know, whatever. But that dog will always come back to you. You know why? Because he loves you unconditionally. And it reminds me of myself. And that's a white dog. You get that? I'm white now this time, you guys. I'm not even the color on my outside. I'm not even, you know, I'm not even my age, honey. You know, I'm light. I'm light. And this go round, I'm white. You know, I'm pure as snow. White as snow. Because I've dipped my hands in the true 7. The only perfect man who's ever walked this earth. Hence, if you don't think that's a 7, question mark, question mark. I don't dislove you. I don't, you're not my enemy, but, it's a choice. And I hope you do find your real 7 to you, because I found my real 7. And that's why I live in peace. And that's why I have joy. And joy is so important. It's more important than happiness, because joy is the root to happiness. Because when happiness leaves, hence is why I'm not always happy every day. And when I'm not happy every day, that spirit knows, honey. And they try to make me worse, honey. And they do work sometimes. And sometimes you just need to fast, honey. Which is why we fasted from battle blinds, Because I found myself getting a little arrogant and sassy. Just being honest. Because if we're accountable with our sins, if we're accountable with who we are, if we humble ourselves, we can only be exalted. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys. Stop hiding sins. Stop hiding. Because when you hide, you don't prosper. When you hide, we're hiding a secret. Who can watch us? Who can see us? I guess that's why I'm a little more smarter than, the smarty pants, the geniuses, honey. But listen, I'm not here to judge, but God does make me smarter than my enemies now. Yeah, you can mark my steps all day long where I'm going to walk. So what? You can pass my stop all day long because it's purpose, But listen, who was there when you made it? It's a God who's omnipresent. And that's what I love. But anyways, you guys, I want to always tell you guys, think positive to get positive things. Positive sounds so cheesy. But what I want to say, you guys, meditate and see yourself getting whatever it is that you want. Because in order to have a vision, you need to have a provision to allow it to manifest. So if you never vision it, you're never going to see it. If you never see yourself doing it, you're never going to do it. But if you only visualize mischief, that's a good sign that it probably won't get it. But that's a good sign that you'll probably get a cancer or two. Let me just drink my coffee, though. Hold on, honey. I got to drink to that one. Right. So what I'm just trying to tell you guys is don't judge. Love more. I'm sorry to get a little serious with you guys, but hopefully the Little Kim video will help you out a little bit, just to show you that I'm not always serious, and that's why I like to let people see we're all dynamics of who I am. That's why it's a gift, my personality, that people say, we don't like his personality, he has too much energy. Right, in Jesus Christ there's life. Get it? And if you don't have it, hey, I'm not judging you, but according to his word, it's death. Either life or death. Love or hate. Simple. Buckwheat. Guys, I'm exhausted. What are we going to do? Okay. Well, Courtney Love, y'all. That's I'm inspired by her, Now we're getting really Hollywood. Exactly how I'm supposed to be. Because, who else is like me? I guess that's why I got these. Love, love, love. Love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Bless you. And do good to those who despitefully use you. Hence those steps that are marked by MCI. I love you guys. Wait, aren't they? Wait, is MCI, isn't that closed down? Oh, I know someone who worked at MCI. APS. Oh. I have no hate for any of you. But you know what I'm talking about. You could either wash your hands or stay the same and be angry and bitter. The choice is up to you all. And pizza we trusted, I thought, huh? You thought 7-Eleven. No. I don't trust in pizza. I trust in Jesus, and this is why I have peace. Alright, again, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. Ooh! I gotta be honest with you guys. I could be either really cute or really ugly. But I'm just learning just to love me and my imperfections, because anyone who's around me always knows that I don't want to post a photo I feel is not good of myself. That's all. But I'm learning not to take life so serious, Life's too short. Hence is why I'm having a party again and having fun and being really stinky in my outfits. Stinky meaning provocative. I love you guys. Take care. Love God, love self, love others. And remember, just because you're a black sheep and not a white sheep, it doesn't mean that we're not all led by the same shepherd. Remember, this is only just tough love. I love you guys, though. Very, very, very much. I wish you guys nothing but the best. And in fact, I pray for you. We dropping millions. We throwing money like rice. Bye.